Hello everyone! And today, we are back for another Loomian Legacy Showcase video, and we're going to be showcasing very hyper Hollibunch. This is huge, because Hollibunch has the ability called Festive Spirit. This Loomian's ranged attack stat is equal to its current energy, and this Loomian has a base energy stat of 110. So if you use its base stat of 110 energy, 200 energy TPs, and very hyper, this thing hits very hard. I also have the Energy Orb as my item, so I can use more moves. I have Nova Blast, Life Drain, Spectral Burst, and Feral Blast as my moves. And the TP is 180 in the health, 200 in the energy, and I put the rest in the range defense because the range defense, there's a lot more dangerous ranged attackers nowadays, but you could put this in the melee defense if you really want to. The team I have around Hollibunch is, I have Icicle. Yes, I'm using a Bane of Haste team, so I'm going to try to set up Bane of Haste with Soul Burst Icicle. I also have Meatball to have Bane of Haste as well, so it's another Loomian I can set up Bane of Haste in case I don't bring Icicle. And I got a couple other Bane of Haste Loomians like Muriel and Billowforge. I have one Tricks to get rid of Hazards, and I got the Clips because my team's really weak to Light and Dark, so why not have immunities to both? With that out of the way, let's see how very hyper Hollibunch does in battle. Alright, battle number 1 with Hollibunch. In this battle, looks pretty good for it. The hardest part is going to be setting up Bane of Haste, because both of my Bane of Haste Loomians are weak to Dorgo. So, that's not great, but it's not the end of the world. It isn't terrible. I could lead off with the Clips if I have to. I'll bring Icicle and Hollibunch. I gotta bring you for that, actually. Or otherwise, I'm gonna get swept by that. So, yeah, I'll bring that thing real quickly. And I think I'll bring Billowforge. Yeah, I think Billowforge is a good bring. Nah, you're kind of weak to Snack Goop, though. That is kind of tough. Oh, it could be Barbs, too. Would it really place Barbs right away, though? Who will it lead with? I don't know. Who would it lead with? I think this will be the team I bring. I think that will be the team I bring for battle number 1. Hopefully it's not a big mistake. That's bad. I'll Brain Freeze to get rid of your item. You bartered. What did he barter onto me? Specialty Boots! Okay. Okay. I'm perfectly okay with that. This is my defensive Wintrix, though, which is a problem. Oh, it still outspeeds me? Are you kidding? It actually still outspeeds? I gotta get rid of this Dorgo. If I don't get rid of Dorgo, I think I get swept, so I'm just gonna defeat the Dorgo. Just get rid of the Dorgo. I should be able to live another Draco. I hope, at least. I don't KO it. Are we screwed right off the bat? Are we just in trouble now? Are we screwed? I'll go for Dark Surge in case he goes Sea Drake to save this later. Mud Spatter. I live. Okay. Okay. I went Dark Surge. At least Dorgo's dead. So that's good. Dorgo's dead. At the cost of 1.5 Loomians. But it's okay. If I get Bane of Haste up, we're fine. That was the biggest threat to my team in setting up Bane of Haste. So, we're fine. This thing is going to set up a... Although I could get critted, and I don't want to get critted. So I'm going to actually swap into Icicle. And I'm going to go for a Soul Burst Pivot. That's probably going to be the move I do. Please go for Jetstream. Oh, that sucks. I'll just go for the Soul Burst. Soul Burst Fade Away on the Muck Blast. No, I'm going to use Ice Hammer first turn. I'm going to go Ice Hammer first turn. If I go Ice Hammer this turn, I can get rid of its Clutch Plushie. And then I can protect... Oh, I forgot about this. I forgot about this. How is this not fixed yet? How is this glitch not fixed yet? So I literally can't use this. Oh, I hate this. I'm going to go for just a Fade Away then. Oh, come on! Really? Really? Now we got Icicle in the middle of the battle. That's fun. I love it. I love just a random icicle in the middle of the battle. Let's see what... Look at this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, instead of icicle with a meatball on its head, now it's a icicle with a Christmas wreath on its head now. Do you have a swap in for Hollibunch? I think Hollibunch could sweep here. Dusket. You're weak to Spectral Burst, so goodbye. It uses the least amount of energy, so it's the best move to clit. Goodbye to the Dusket. The music is dead, so I'm going to turn off the sound. There you go, the sound's off, because the music is off. Is Hollibunch just going to sweep battle number 1? I mean, it could happen, actually. Fair Blast? Really? You underspeed this? I'm very sluggish. I'm very sluggish. Really? I'm very sluggish. I'm very sluggish. Also, that's Daddy Icicle with normal Icicle. So apparently I just gotta make a new set then. Yeah, how do you outspeed? I don't understand. I'm gonna go into meatball form. Because I have an idea. If I go meatball form, do I outspeed you? I don't know. Bane of Haste is ended. I'm gonna go for Peace of Mind. I don't think a Slapdown is gonna do that much damage. It does get Watcher Boost, which sucks, but it's not the end of the world. I'm gonna go for a Slumber. It's so this is so undramatic without the music. I might not use Soul Burst Icicle then. I don't know why this happens all the time. I don't get it. I don't get why this happens to me. This happened in my Cosmere Meatball form, and this is coming a few days after. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Avatros is your last Loomian. You don't be a... It's setting up Rhombus. Don't be Driving's Force. Biggest thing is, we can't have this thing being Driving's Force, because if this thing is Driving's Force, we could be in trouble. Thankfully, I have Bane of Haste on my meatball, so this works out pretty well. He could set up another Braum boost, but I wake up this turn. +4 is not going to KO me. +4 doesn't KO me. And he recoils himself, so we're in a pretty good position. The biggest thing I gotta be scared about is that Metatoad. But yeah, that does half. Nose Dive, recoil? Like, look at that damage. It doesn't do that much. Gets a rev up, though. I can go for another Meteor Crash. And say goodbye to the Avatros. Yeah, Bane of Haste! That's what Bane of Haste can do. Yeah, I think Avatros would have... I think Hollibunch would have swept that battle, too, if I actually, you know... If this Metatoad wasn't very sluggish. I think I died in the Slapdown. Oh my gosh, this Cosmere is OP! Cosmere is OP! Wow, that was a pretty good first battle, apart from the game glitching. That was a pretty good first battle, so I might have to not use Soul Burst Icicle, which is going to make using Hollibunch a lot tougher to use. Because, as you can see, it gave it a lot of momentum in battle number 1. Let's head into battle number 2. Alright, we're into battle number 2, and I decided to replace Soul Burst Icicle with Joltooth. So, this thing does have Bane of Haste. This is my Bane of Haste Joltooth. So, I do have 2 Bane of Haste Loomians. Problem is, they both have very similar weaknesses, so we'll see how this goes. That Scampy is very bad news. That Scampy is very bad news. Although everything else doesn't look too bad. I outspeed everything. Biggest problem is Pyrolin is kind of a ranged tank, and so is Stratosaur. Glissadia is not the worst. I'll bring you for the... Yeah, you're actually decent against Glissadia. Yeah, you have Draco Beam, but I think I'm in an okay position. I can use you for that. You for the Tatub. And then as for the last Loomian to bring... He doesn't have any Barb Setters. That is something I could utilize. I'm debating either Mariel or Wintrex. I'm gonna bring Mariel, so I'm not completely weak to that. I'll lead off with my Meatball on Maraf. This is a terrible lead, and the reason why this is a terrible lead, I'm just gonna set up a Bane of Haste. I need this up. I hope I underspeed the Maraf. I should, but also I'm not sluggish, which is kind of a problem. Also, that critted me on turn 1, which is also not good. Another thing I am scared about is if it goes for the Dark Surge out of nowhere on this turn specifically. So, the thing is, Hollibunch comes in. On the Metal Blast, I should still live that. Yeah, I live that. Okay. Now, a Spectral Burst should be enough to Oko it. I hope. He swapped. Pyrolin. Why Pyrolin? Please do a decent chunk at least. Oh, a range defense fall, actually. We Nova Blast and do a ton of damage. Please do a ton. Epic Stab! Epic Stab! I love it! Epic Stab. Now we go for the Spectral Burst again, because it uses the least amount of energy. Saving it for later, that's fine. It's a Don't be Glacidia. Are you kidding? I could have Nova Blasted you? Really? Why would you make your stat swap in that situation? And you know what's even worse? Beta Haste ended. And I have no swap-ins for you, and everything is weak to you. So, that's bad. Very bad news. I go Billiforge. I guess I'll go Billiforge once, because I kind of have to. I kind of have to do this once. That did so much damage. It's actually kind of ridiculous on how much damage it actually did. That is so bad. Why did Beta Haste end that turn? If I had Soulburst Icy Goal, I would have been in a decent spot. But instead, it's just not how it is. I'll go for Stone Crusher. He swapped! Don't be Stratosaur. Pyrolid, hit your attack. Thank you, Billiforge. Good Loomian. Really good Loomian. Epic. And I got a melee attack boost as well, which is good. Problem is, who comes in next? Stratosaur. Stratosaur comes in. That's not great, but I have an idea. I can go Joltooth. I doubt it goes for Energy Surge. I think it just sets up, honestly. I think he just set up. No, dang it, I didn't want that. Okay. We go for a Bane of Haste. So Bane of Haste is back up. This is my Bane of Haste Joltooth. So we go for another Bane of Haste. Who do you go into? Like, if I had uh-oh, it's going for the Energy Surge, and it's trying to go for the Overkill, and it's gonna get it. Oh, boy! This is bad! I'm dead, aren't I? Aren't I just dead? I mean, I have bulk. This is my Bane of Haste Joltooth, so this should have enough bulk. This should have the bulk to live one hit. I mean, I have range bulk on this, right? Yeah, I'm clever sluggish. I think I actually lived this. As stupid as it sounds, I think I lived this hit. Right? Oh my gosh, I do. Epic. Bane of Haste is back up. We go for Thundercrash. We go for Thunder... Was it Thunderclap or Thunder Crash? I don't remember. I have Jolt on Mariel. Oh, it's swapped. Into Maraf. Eh? Not the end of the world. Oh, why is it Thunder Crash? Oh, it does a lot of damage. And I don't have to recoil myself. Don't have to recoil myself neither. Good job, Bane of Haste Joltooth. Good job. Shatter. You missed. You know what? I don't care. I don't care that you missed. I don't care. Die! Alright. That's fine. I'm gonna take it. Just take anything you can get. And before this thing sweeps me, we Thunder Crash. Before that thing sweeps me, we Thunder Crash, just to do a little bit of damage. We recoil ourselves, but now, if it goes for Tamp, we have Hollibunch, which can click a little thing called Life Drain. I lose to RNG. Oh gosh, it's gonna be one of these, isn't it? What move is it gonna do? I'm gonna go. So Bane of Haste turn 1. Wrath 3, 4. This is the 4th turn, I think. I'm gonna go for the Life Drain. Don't go for... Yes! Hollibunch gets a KO. Epic! And it gets some HP back. That's big. Getting a little bit of HP back is massive. Oh, Bane of Haste ends this turn? Really? Whoa, Bane of Haste is screwing me. It's just screwing me. And this thing's back on the field now. I mean, I could set up one more, but... I know it ain't over. It definitely isn't over yet. If it was over, I'd be celebrating, but I'm not. Yeah, Stratosaur wins, because Stratosaur is OP. Only thing I can do... I'm not showing my last. My last is Mareal. It is the Jolt set, but it is Mareal nonetheless. I really want a Draco Beam. But it's not going to click it. I know it won't. I know it won't click that Draco Beam move. What I need here... I need you to click Draco. I'm trying to get a Draco Beam out of your system. Don't click Deep Freeze. Icicle. Really? I could have actually placed it down. Instead, he went for that move. And he critted me. I lost. I lost now. Gosh dang it! If I had Soul Burst Icicle, this would have actually had... I could have actually had a chance. Well, actually... Okay, you know what? We're doing it. Bane of Haste. Setting it up. For Mareal. Oh, now it went for it. It missed. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. He went into Stratosaur, didn't he? Solar Stratosaur comes in. I need to chip the Stratosaur. What I need to do is I need to chip the Stratosaur. I know what his last one is. Oh, that's a lot of chip, actually. That's good. It's setting up Magnifies. It's gonna run out of energy, though. I'm just getting it into Jolt Mareal range. We're getting into Jolt range. Just getting it into Jolt range. That's what we're trying to do. Live. Oh, live there would have been nice. Well, he's gonna know what my last Loomian is. Mareal, you're coming on in. Can Jolt be enough to KO this from there? And then, can I live the hit from Glissadia? Let's see. We will see. Do you think I'm Jolt? This is it. This is the battle. Please. He probably watches my videos, so he probably knows that this is Jolt. He knows that this is Jolt. He knows. He knows that this is Jolt. He knows. Although then again, this is Bane of Haste. He knew that this was Jolt. Gosh. Dang it. He knew that this was Jolt. Bane of Haste has ended too. Shadow Lurk. Shadow Lurk. Into Stratosaur. Okay. Okay. Tons of damage. That KOs it, I think. Alright. That's fine. I KO'd it. Can I two-shot Glissadia? Biggest thing is, can I two-shot Glissadia? Can I two-shot this thing? He has enough for one Deep Freeze. Peace of Mind! He sold! He sold! Him clicking that move, I think he sold. Yeah, he sold the battle! He sold! Why did it... Oh, he had one more? Never mind. I didn't think he had that much energy! Are you kidding? That was ridiculous! That's the problem when Deep Freeze only uses 40 energy. That sucks because, yeah, I thought he sold and ran out of energy, but he didn't. But, yeah, that's how it is. That's what happens when you don't have a Soul Burst Icy Goal to easily set up. Thankfully, this battle does look good. Problem is that Metatoad could underspeed me. And another Glissadia. And another one. Another Glissadia. So, that thing is just gonna sweep me. Again. Well, I'll lead off with you. Do you have barbs? No, I don't think you have barbs. I'll bring you. I'll lead off with you. And I'll bring Teclipse. Yeah, Teclipse looks awesome in this battle. Yeah, he has no hazards. We'll lead off with the Jolteon. I wish my Soul Burst Icy Goal wouldn't break. If it didn't break, showcasing Hollibunch would be very easy. Unfortunately, it isn't. Who does he go? He start off? Yep, as expected, my mask lead. As expected. Now, we go for the Bane of Haste. We go for the Bane of Haste on Jolteon. I assume he fades away. Fade away. Actually, no, he can't really fade away. He could have Primal Slash, but I have an Arctic Pearl, so I live to hit. The biggest thing is just trying to get Bane of Haste up and then trying to get Ice and then trying to get Festifer on the field. Not Festifer. Hollibunch. Yep, went for Primal. Now he's pure Ancient, which is epic. And since I'm an Arctic Pearl, I live. And I get Bane of Haste. Biggest threat, though, is that if this thing is Clutch Plushie, it lives, and it stays alive. Which, most of my masks run Clutch Plushie, so I think this is a Clutch Plushie. But we will see. It will determine on the decision he makes. So yeah, let's see what he does. I just can't believe that last battle ended. I didn't think he had enough energy. That's what sucks. I didn't think he had enough. Yeah, and he's going to go Metatoad. Great. He's going to go Metatoad. And I know that this thing's going to wreck me. Although, no, I have a Cosmo. Watch this be another Slapdown Metatoad. Watch this be another Slapdown set. Watch this be Specialization Slapdown. Just specifically for this Cosmere set. Psychoblast? Yep, you're Specialization. There's no way you're not Specialization. I'm going for Peace of Mind, because I need it. I need it. I need the extra defense. Thankfully, I'll outspeed you, so my Cosmere does underspeed your Toad, which is good to know. Out of these two, which one underspeeds? I'm curious, which one underspeeds out of Cosmere? So, 53 compared to Hollibunch's 46. So yeah, Hollibunch is slower. So, under Bane of Haste, Hollibunch is faster. I'm going to go for a Meteor Crash. Meteor Crash is the best play. Problem is my Milkshake hasn't been used yet, which is terrible. My Milkshake has not been used. So if he goes back into my mask could be very rough on me. He went back into it, didn't he? Okay, went Cleone, which is bad for another reason. Cleone is bad for another reason. I'll go to Clips. Because Bane of Haste has ended. I'm gonna go to Clips. On Near Enchantment. Alright, so only Near Enchantment's up, and I got a range attacker. Got a bunch of range attackers, so it's kind of a waste of a Near Enchantment. I'm gonna take it. I don't care if this thing sets up. He's kind of forced to swap, or take a Dark Surge in the face, which will do around this much. Oh, I did a little more. Epic. It does over half. No flinch, but it happens. So something comes in for free. Which Loomian comes in for free? The good thing is everything's getting low for the Hollibunch. So if I can get a Bane of Haste up, I'll be in a decent position. There's Metatoad. It's already chipped. We go for another Dark Surge. That should KO unless you're the one Shade Pearl Metatoad. You're not. I credit you, which I don't think mattered. I hope it didn't matter. But yeah, it might have. Depending on what that set is, it might have. And then my mask. I mean, why my mask over this? I'm gonna Gamma Pulse. There's no reason why not to. He can't pivot. Is he just baiting attacks? Yeah, he's just trying to bait attacks. This thing's bad news. This thing's actually kind of bad news. I'm gonna go for a Dark Surge. Sea Drake's actually kind of bad news. If this thing isn't boots, we're in a pretty bad position. I need Bane. Okay, yeah, he's just trying to waste energy. Oh no. Here it is. Here it is. And it also has no eyes, neither. At least Near Enchantment's gone. I'm just going with another Gamma Pulse. I don't care. The outspeeds just KO the stupid Glissadia. That did so much damage. It's actually kind of ridiculous on how much that actually did. It's actually kind of ridiculous how much damage that actually did. Now I'm out of energy, which scares me. Because I'm not going to be able to set up Bane of Haste, I can tell. I can tell already that I'm not going to be able to set up Bane of Haste. Actually, with my mask on the field, I might be able to. I might be able to with my mask. Let's see. Primal? Okay. Turns into an Ancient. It lived, actually. Epic, it lived. Gonna go for another Dark Surge. Yeah, I went for another Primal. Okay. Problem is, Dark type move. Muriel. Can Cosmere live one hit? If Cosmere can live one hit, we're literally in the perfect match if we can live one hit. All I gotta do is for a meatball form to live one hit. And I think it will. It does. It lives easily, too. And I get my milkshake off. Now we gotta sack a Loomian. Now we gotta sack a Loomian. I'm just gonna Meteor Crash. I'm worried about swapping. I really don't want to swap this turn. So if I swap this turn, I screw myself. Because I know he's clicking Gnarly Gash. Right? I hope if he clicks Gnarly Gash, he doesn't have enough for another move. Yep, he clicked Gnarly Gash, didn't he? He has enough for one more. Gosh dang it, he has enough for one more. He's doing it specifically to stall out Bane of Haste. And then go into one more Loomian. And he's going to try to win with Sea Drake. That's what he's going to try. That's what he's doing. He's going to click Rest here. He's going to stall Bane of Haste turns. So I can't use my Showcase him. Yep, that's what he's doing. He's doing it so I can't showcase Hollibunch. You stink, my mask. Get KO'd, you stupid thing. You deserve to get KO'd. Just get KO'd. I don't care. He's gonna keep my mask alive, specifically, to win. I have Muriel, though. I think Muriel can live a hit. So it's not the end of the world. Yep, he's doing it specifically for that. Ugh. This is so bad. Oh, Bane of Haste is still up. Problem is I die in 2 turns. And he gets screens up. Although everything's low. Everything besides the Sea Drake is low. Rejuvenate? Yeah, okay. Bane of Haste ends this turn. I think I know what I can do. We're going to set up a Bane of Haste. Goes for the stratagem. I needed 1! I needed 1 there, and I didn't get it. Okay. Go for the Bane of Haste. Don't go my mass. He's gonna go my mass. He went stratagem. Epic. I live. I get Bane of Haste. His Cleone is almost out of energy. We go Hollibunch. Hollibunch is in. It's on the field. And this is and I know his last 3. His last 3 is the Cleone, the Sea Drake, and the Mimas. Which all of them are weak to Ferroblast. Right? All of them are weak to Ferroblast. All of them are weak to Ferroblast. All of them are. My mask is weak. All of them are weak. There's no reason why not to click Ferroblast here. There's no reason why not to click it. It's the best move to click. Because he can't swap. There's nothing he can do. If he goes Sea Drake, his Sea Drake dies. If he stays Cleone, his Cleone goes to red health and he's out of energy. If he goes My Mask, his My Mask dies. I hope this Oko's, but it is a Cleone. I think it's going to live pretty well. Oh my gosh, I got a critical hit. That is epic. I'm going to take it. Can I get 2 turns? Can I get 2 more turns of Bane of Haste? Can I get 2 more turns of Bane of Haste? That's the thing. Can I get 2 turns of Bane of Haste? I know his last 2. It's Sea Drake and My Mask. Alright, there is the My Mask. Who's low? Feral Blast. No reason why not the Feral Blast. It uses the least amount of energy. Goodbye, My Mask. He's relying on Sea Drake, which is scary. Oh, I still outspeed on this turn. I outspeed Sea Drake on this turn. Oh, come on. Please be enough. Because this thing hasn't used any energy. So if this thing is able to get a setup, I might lose to this thing. So let's see. Yes! Hollibunch clean! Yes! We were able to use Hollibunch without glitchy, the glitchy Soulburst Icy Goal. So yeah, honestly, Bane of Haste Icy Goal is very good with very hyper. It hits like a truck. Definitely worth using on Bane of Haste teams. Hope you guys enjoyed this video of me showcasing Hollibunch. And I will see y'all all later. Bye-bye!